One of the most important mods with any car build, but especially Subarus, is exhaust. Today, my friends, the WRX build is getting a full new exhaust system, and I am very, very excited to unleash the Subi Rumble that the WRXs are so well known for. Now look, over the last 2 weeks, I have put countless hours and about 20 grand in mods into the WRX build, all to give it away to one of you guys. There is about 2 weeks left to get entered in on the giveaway, which is just enough time to get the exhaust done, to get our brand new engine built, get it in the car, get the big turbo installed, the new clutch, get the car tuned, and making hopefully around 400, maybe 450 wheel horsepower on the dyno. So if you want your chance at winning this car, head to the first link down below, dvniemela.com. Every $3 you spend is one entry to take the car home. I'll be shipping the car right to the winner's house for completely free of charge, or I'll fly you out and you can drive the car home. Anytime you put exhaust on a car, it's mandatory to do a before and after. So here is a before. The previous owner did something funny with the exhaust. It appears to be a factory muffler, but maybe they cut out the resonator. I don't really know what they did. We'll have to check it out when we get it up in the air. All right, we got this thing up in the air, and here's what we have going on. This is a OEM muffler missing the tip. And then if we look up here, elbows down to some sort of adapter flange they built, maybe a 1.5 inch straight pipe, cut out the resonator, another little adapter, and actually a pretty nice 3-inch bell mouth downpipe. Now I assumed it had a factory downpipe on it, so I bought a new one to replace that. No sense in pulling that off. I'd be putting the same exact thing, just a new one in place of that. So to get this janky system off, we have 2 bolts right there, hanger right there, hanger right there, 2 hangers in the back, and the entire system will drop down. I got that OEM system removed. If anyone local wants this, shoot me a message, come by the shop, pick it up, free of charge. Definitely do not want to ship. All right, let's see what kind of exhaust I decided to go with for this car. Now I've ran this system in the past on other makes, other models. Very, very excited to see how it sounds. So what we're looking at is a full exhaust from Extreme Turbo Systems, otherwise known as ETS, full 3-inch. This is resonated as well. There's the resonator right there. Of course, the muffler here. I've ran ETS exhaust on pretty much all of the Evos I've ever built, and it sounds amazing. Very, very excited to hear it on a 02 to 07 WRX. Now I have ran their dual muffler system on a 2019 STI. It sounded great. Then again, I can't really compare because that car had equal length headers, a full rotated turbo setup. Enough of that, let's get it installed. The full system is now on. My first thoughts. I love the amount of angle on the ETS system. There's systems like the NVIDIA N1, or I think the Tome has a ton of angle to it, which doesn't look horrible. And then there's the factory system, which is just straight. I think that is the perfect amount of angle for this car. Let's fire it up. There it is, guys. That is the perfect sound, the exact sound that we were after on the WRX build. Let's go on a quick little drive and see how it sounds under load. That is what I'm talking about, boys. Now imagine this thing, big turbo, built motor, external wastegate. She will have all of the fun sounds after we get this whole build complete, and I'm so excited for it. But as it sits, it sounds a million times better than it did before with that modified OEM exhaust. I love the sound of the equal length headers on Subarus. Man, it is hard to beat the factory unequal length header rumble. It just sounds it is so unique to the Subaru engine. All right, let's head back to the shop. I got some serious work that I need to get done on something I picked up a few days back. Moving on to this. So I've been wanting to build a forged engine for the WRX build. Now the motor in the car runs perfectly fine. So a few days ago, I picked this up on good old Facebook Marketplace for 300 bucks. Today, I need to go ahead and tear this thing down, make sure everything that we need is usable. The block, the heads, the crankshaft, everything else is pretty much gonna be replaced. And then I need to drop off all of the parts at the machine shop, the block, the heads, have all that gone through so we can get a fresh motor built for the car. Let's get started off by removing all of the timing components and getting the cylinder heads removed. So both heads are removed. This thing is now down to a bare short block, which is not enough. I need to go ahead, pull out the pistons, pull out the rods, pull out the crankshaft, get this thing completely torn all the way down so I can move forward with getting this thing built. So let's flip it over, pop off the oil pan. As soon as we get the pan off, we'll have a pretty good idea of what is going on with this engine. So this thing is torn all the way down. There's the case halves, here's the crankshaft, here's all the rods, the pistons, and the problem lies on rod number 1. As you can see, she is toast. Rod 1, cap 1 of course, and the crankshaft on journal number 1 is gone. Completely shot. All right guys, that is gonna be a wrap on the day. Of course, I was hoping the crankshaft is fine. Unfortunately, it's not. But thankfully, we are working on a Subaru, not an Evo. A brand new OEM crank is about 400 bucks. If it was an Evo, you're talking like $1,000 bucks. Hopefully here in the next few days, I'll get a brand new motor built for the car, get it slapped in with a big turbo, hit the dyno, and see what she'll make.